Hi beautifuls, welcome back to my channel. So I know I've been gone for a while now and I do apologize to every one of my subscribers, but I am back and I will be doing at least 2 videos every week and uploading them to my YouTube channel. So yeah. So for this video, I will be doing a simple glitter ombre set. My client came in with the photo and I was extremely excited to go ahead and film this for you guys. Right now, I've already went ahead and prepped the natural nails. I've pushed back the cuticles, removed the dead skin and everything. So I'm just applying my nail tips and I'm using my Makartt brush on nail glue for this set. I will be putting everything in the description box down below just in case you guys want to get anything that I've used in the video here today. So now I'm just going to cut the nail tips to the desired length and then I'm going to be filing it to the desired shape that she liked. She wanted everything square. I know the nail tips are square, but they're a little bit it's a bit bigger on the end. So I'm just trying to straighten everything out so that it looks nice and crisp. Everything is straightforward, so just continue watching the video. Now I have gone ahead to apply my Mia Secret Dehydrator and I am applying my Young Nails Protein Bond. I have been trying it out for like 3 weeks now. yeah, 3 weeks to test it out to see how it really works, because I did experience some lifting with the Mia Secret. So I wanted to try out the young nails because I've heard lots of good things about it. So I did go ahead to try it out. However, I did order the no lift primer. I watched a video from, I think it's Barbie. I'm not sure of her name, and I do not want to butcher her name, so I will be linking her Instagram below, or her YouTube channel below, so that you guys could check it out. She is amazing. But that's where I got it from. Now, before I go in with any acrylic, any color, whether it's colored or it's cover powders, I always put down a layer of clear acrylic. The reason I do it is because, first off, color stains the natural nail. However, the second reason is because instead of having to go ahead and soak off your client every time they come in for either a fill or they want to change the design, it's much easier that way. You just go ahead to file out the previous set, and then you do a new set on top of that. So that is it. It's really good if you do not want to just be soaking off your client and everything. So I always put a clear bead of acrylic down on the natural nail, and on the tip. It's my preference. Everyone has their own preference. What might work for me might not work for you, but you just have to try and get your own groove of things. So once I am done applying the layer of clear acrylic, I will go ahead to start off with my acrylic application. Now, the acrylic that I'm using right now is from Glitterbels. I did purchase it off of the Nail Throne page. I think it is Blue Moon or Blue Jelly. That's what I think it is. However, I will link it in the description box below. I purchased it from Nail Throne, which is a Canadian company. That is where I get all of my Glitterbels products from. So shout out to Nail Throne, because they're the plug. Alright. So this is a straightforward application. It's just an ombre. Now, once you're applying your acrylic, I will advise, anytime you're applying acrylic, please go ahead to clean up the sides. That saves you so much time at the end of your set. Once you're filing, it's already nice and crisp. It saves you time. So always clean up the sides and get that nice and crisp, so that it saves you a lot of time with your filing process to the end of your set. Now moving on to the ombre part of the set, I always put a small bead of acrylic exactly where the bottom color, I'll say the bottom color starts, and then you just blend that in really nicely. Once you're done, you continue to build up until you reach to the cuticle part of the nail. Now it's again my preference. You have nail techs who do it in one bead or two beads. You do what makes you comfortable. Okay, I will not come on here and then force a 3-bead method or a 2-bead method or a 1-bead method. It's all up to you and what you feel comfortable with. Okay, so long as you build up your apex, so long as everything is good, you prep properly, and you do all the basic steps so that your set comes out good and then it lasts. It really doesn't matter with how many beads you work with. Okay, so do not beat yourself up that you cannot do a 1-bead method or a 3-bead method. Don't. It's what works best for you. Okay. Now I did want to mention this. Once you're doing a bead closer to the cuticle area, just tilt your client's finger down so that the acrylic doesn't flood the cuticle area. Okay, you want to place your bead of acrylic slightly to the bottom of the cuticle area and then you push that bead up. Okay, do not flood the cuticle, but you want to push it up there, and then that is how you go ahead to seal it with the tip of your brush. I'm not sure if I'm explaining it correctly, but I'm trying to show everything that I'm doing. Okay, when it comes to the cuticle piece, just be careful not to flood the cuticle because that will cause lifting, and you do not want your clients to be coming back with a lifting problem. Trust me. Okay, and if you do experience any flooding, you just clean it off with the tip of your brush. Do not allow it to dry there. Clean it up as soon as you see that it's starting to flood. Clean it up with the tip of your brush, and then you continue on to the next finger. Now what I'm doing here, once you do an ombre set, always go ahead to encapsulate that with clay. So once you're filing, you do not file out the ombre part, okay? Because if you do, you will get a harsh line. So I encapsulate that piece with clay acrylic. I do not go right to the top, closer to the cuticle area, because I already built that up with the white. So I just go ahead to the middle and I encapsulate that with clay. So once I am filing my set, I do not file off the ombre design. Now once you're filing, ensure that you are holding your file at the proper angle. If you're filing straight, you hold that file straight. I did speed everything up because everyone knows how to file, so I sped up the entire video. Once I am done filing, I will go ahead to buff out the nail. Now once I'm filing closer to the cuticle area, I will go ahead to slow down because I do not want to cut my client. If you do have a fine bit, you could go ahead to use it, but I do love hand filing. I am not sure why. I used to love my e-file to do everything. Now I just love hand filing. It just gives me pleasure. So I hand filed everything. Once I'm done hand filing, I will go ahead to buff that out before I place my top coat on there, because you want to move any rough lines that the file might leave behind. So yeah. Now I am done with my set. I am using the Nail House top coat. This is the best top coat, hands down. Best. I've tried so many top coats before and I am not sure what about this one. It gives an extra shine, an extra gloss. I love the Nail House gloss top coat. It is amazing. Now the entire set is done. I do hope that you found this video helpful. Please like, comment and subscribe. Tell me what you think down in the description box below, guys, and share my video if you care, and I will see you next time. Bye.